Now we are not just in for the money and as the position and in your mind it comes with it, but we are there to cause effect, positive change, a call for generations to admire. Abusia, now say ocean penny for two positions I can see now. One thing I clear say, none of them any living legacy. But see a trans say a bomb penny for the canfoa. You benya a tall list of people. I believe legacy say nay. You can't. We are proud of as a people of Ghana and as Africans. But your chrome had the other positions. Any or more the more money in a Camara you say. A template. Now be this one. Near Wakuma feel this away and know I now call. But the interest of the people are omunti yedwato hono. Ubetimi a neglect womo. Emsen Rose and Rechi. And sports minister abo anan call efficacy. I didn't sem kotuja no srena na. Opem so. Say, dear babaya aye no. He say, Krura ebem no beboa. Na asem no eni nyai. Na obusia se sa asem we uka so wo analyze pa dia na kire se nipa ku abefa ho nyina emeresantrim bebre na nyina adwuma nkonkan ana omun deserve so omo ba in the first place ana se omo ye nipa ku a omo ni omane kanko atat because ferry na nke ye say no sanke ye kopinso animu a oh yakofa brofu bia ba na new design bia yaye no wo baba yara no ene ye pese nana ka wodi anim ne ko bia no ansa na onana no mkura si akan wo ho kefe but na die penifo ni fra ban mu adwane akona na anase no mo ko pe bibia mo sa akọ se nana mfa na nimu nyam enko pe bibi kakra emmeboa estate facility omoje ho tax the usage no obi use bi eje ho sika for over years there be a case renovation ye twa sika tom so ye hu any impact bia na difference bia aya baba ya na Accra Sports Stadium nko a na hotel renovation a okwa hu bibi foforo abem waka say wow
7.9 Kumasi
nti yesi ekoye renovation nkom no na ya card onkom no na ye paint bi ne ye afa baabi onkono na ye dade ani akofa baabi obi so omeso yes renovation but the stadium ni sika akọ no anka we say enya facelift ya change design e kura baabi ama na enumunyama bam tiabuzia ene me kan ewu ni say aye it's about time people have the country at that patriotic aspect in a free mu na yenya the partisan cause si ye ne sadia ye begina ye nemu sa na oman no amere bi ne ye hwe omo ka se we mu ne ye kansem bi ye mfata e fa omo ho no omo dikan omo frechira san ye ho ekọ Benin haya edigan anim kan Benin edigan anim kan Mali edigan anim kan but you see your man ye gi independence kane na brofo akese any committee tie but the real cause na adwuma says ye ne wo fam no ye nye nti baba ya in the history of African football untimi more venues 5 womonidin
87.9
but the state of baba ya am befitting the status our African football contest and as the world football contest at large. So it's about time nkrofo ede adwempa akomapa any patriotic trait no ayi adwuma leave a legacy se mu ye den ne pese ye making reference ye bekọ akobo ne din so honorable Kofi Adams by the wasesa bibi kra na omo amodi kan ba ansa na ona bo ba ide abusua okay so o kan omo ho asema o se befem but honorable so wa bo anan akọ efficacy media my who change ewo baba ya no in the next year or two my who say wo buy no you are a man who are bent on leaving a legacy obi ba no so besua ye betwa to ha ma nipa be bodin say wo buy no de wo de the people's interest na ye adwuma na nye party esuma wo anasa wo singular interest now the buy. And now we is a me bomb can wuna. Me say enough is enough. It's about time that we revisit living legacies, proper legacies, and your negative legacies. I am person a better uncle for the day. And on me can
Nansamfo ahim se nyatem didie stivo ade ne kanewu aba Seraph Atrasi Opanyin Kanewu.
The corporate image of Kumasi Asante Kotoko has been thrown to the gutters by Justice Blay via the interview on a Pure FM. I am saddened and very, very worried. Now, Justice Blay, and I'm asking the question on my Facebook, I say, the career, the football career, is over now. Now, let me look at it from the Justice Blay's perspective. Player, we a professional player. And through this interview, what confirm is no mansa. What confirm is we a massem. What confirm is Justice Blay married
87.9 Kumasi.
Or baby mama is say 2. Okay. What confirm me say you have you fighting, I mean, you fighting count.
I was all bro.
Only young, you have this, you have a young girl, and then you have a dear mommy. Now, I am asking
a woman.
A woman.
The
next club now, Obeborn, how should they? If by now that club will be Genesis may consider Justice Blay as a player, club ni interpreting these attributes and they say a different when it is a rumor. I mean, as players, na times omo here obi so be guide omo kwanya ye fa so ko nipa anim kokasa. I mean, say before no dey buy so oba be respond to maybe any be ba side the hono there.
But you see, statement na paper the buy after that statement. Before baby.
Yeah, so he crafted a nice goodbye statement and all that, but no credit say no person reacted to certain things. Okay. But in reacting, he has done himself a great deal of disservice. Blay, no credit say if I am a football club and I may consider say this should be my name. And me anka asemuncho radio now kwatena so ni internet for no ma picking the story is everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. Baby obi a delete enye ye. The chene say now if obi a Google Justice Blay unim niam ebe popia banye ugo sa wa hye niam ebe popia banye de ha sa wo hye omo a wo beji udin enye niam ebe popia ba Justice Blay claims Justice Blay's messes up Justice Blay says they just and niam ebe popia ban are the very things that professional football clubs nti abroche na wonder ultimately if I don't know obi ada what here say na kire ono asa ada na no say we repeat no club will entertain a player or any woman because you cannot function in that society. Again, the infighting, the engage player when you were issue, many way issue, when you were akon, more conswadi na more ko oba ho wajit. And I was out. So it is a very misguided approach. And opinion why no, but no credit say me be say be na board on your wagon so be bobio. Ebia o branching into coaching said you but even those things Nioma what can would have consequences for you in the near future. And I no credit make me say no credit no waka. But the truth of the matter is say you will Nioma nyina ho kwan. But nyina na fata yen. And that is why normally omo hosti aware na issue dey na bisa say dako ben no buy ya ono ade na issue betena ho say momo amema insult me issues but they are now go find out if they do not have issues no credit say they know very well said that the platform is not the to address issue until why you have done yourself a very great deal of disservice after you break Kumasi Asante Kotoko so until Kotoko team manager. Kotoko people who are expected to manage these things. It was the reason why there are times you have to be corporate secrets. You might be costly institutions be bremo, but you find it a way. The reason why they be out institution, a man swear an oath that and then your men never cost to be an obe reveal anti or contractor or most signing a media general man sign over corner cross bishop say your engagement and your issue with media general is not for public consumption. Media general is a media, but a banner become man for it, but you cannot come and disclose only media general. So that is enshrined in a contract. Meaning, so Justice Blay, after say obey goodbye to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. In-house issues, you have decided so be making open and making it public. When you say only will be you make it open and open public. Now, Kotoko ought to learn something from it. Inti Omoda Campona players to me the Marco. People were saying it on radio. Now it's confirmed. Now players Eko Mahon is confirmed. Players Nomun Sanum Shisha is confirmed. What it speaks volumes said by now somebody should be resigning at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Whoever were in charge of dealing with and managing Sadia and ensure your man Kosono. By now you should be reconsidering his Nipana resigning. I say you have to reconsider the person's position because it has been poorly managed. Poorly managed. In fact, actually the person or say Obiaye bi onu kwa ya na mo de ne so almost like Obiaye bi onu de ya na mo de na betina radio. So this is very poor. And now Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Sesame were in the news for the wrong reasons. My so many right signings. I was here but yet now you care about some in-house things here. Now, football class, a lot of things happen in football class, including professional clubs. I know that is why I be fana yet me corner player could run night club now. Daily me for pick a kunyan photo now. Players misbehave. I mean that's but you first so manage and deal with it in such a way. It says Sanya man will not blow out of proportion. So to me keep a football camper. Don't allow the player to stay at the camp because it is coming clear. Say managing a football camp difficult because and I say managing a clubhouse difficult. Opim so team power the kwaje said the beya mumbo dan ho ka mumbo players said the beya who can manage players, team bonding, team understanding. Said the players need now one difficult easier so we be dealing with certain things now build a team spirit. Unfortunately san your man na ye rumor ni nyina no today player are confirm and that is why it was at times yes say you will keep the player. We can bind the player no bear 1 year contract. Unfortunately, because of the bad blood in your marketing, no was so be now you're honest. In fact, to the extent that do nanka senior bright episode challenge, but still now he want to voice out. He's done the brand a big damage. Now damaging to or no as a player, damaging to coach, damaging to technical people, damaging to management. Obia or ye just say kwaya ma first one and manage set ankoye. And even though Blay has been sacrificing and answer here, on also person just say no nkwa na enye. No nkwa na enye nti say suban na modi fa so de ene we num sisa we e man na mo person ka we fabi because fabi we di oba bre why how did Kotoko get over here? And by now some crisis meeting by management should be going on, finding out how do we then damage control. But then Mama say, oh munka na no abeba from today. What has happened? They are so any the revealing things are about bunting, even though they rumor now all of them are confirmed because it's coming from Bomotije Finsuas because then you want to mean Chine, and it is unfortunate. Say Ababe Drew Hanmo, and was by now somebody should lose it. So whoever is in charge of managing the camp by now should be resigning, or by now also the person has been fired. Mamunyane say, no, the damaging effect of this. Blame it, Ebiana ne carry an eye into an Ebia on found to know answer because no football club or yes serious unless Ebia was Sunday would want to deal with a player with all these multiple Niama Bebre, Massam, and Sam, yes, we any Pobia on his man no can say Obia issues, but Remember, Trama won't be my name, Metame, come in, some come inside there because no crane, make no, we don't deal with that. There are times it is a reason why every entity has a responsibility to say media general contract. Same for me, read media general Jumano Krana. Still mean to me, Kotana radio soon candy and Koso Hanona. It's part of my commitment and their commitment to me as well. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. And then what has happened is a very dark day for Kumasi Asante, Kotoko and Justice Blay. And I hope say you be practical measures you do to akwamu say the beya sadie way never again. Sadie way never again. So I'm anticipate say no beka. If they anticipated now say obi smishia Blay. If they anticipated also be in the catch us open club no free mu. But Kai say in the near future there's something and what's the Kotoko former player no, not Amos Muna Ababe, but I'm talking of
team manager,
or top player, for Chipsa. Today, at a point in time, any young one was able one day because of Quebec, me done team number Chipsa as a manager, as a former player. It is a reason why you have to be careful. Unfortunately, very poorly managed. But I think they didn't anticipate Abrante and Beko cause this particular damage.
With the statement that came out yesterday, and they claim say you're not yet. So they all kind of very difficult to anticipate.
But remember, say now a baby ban. There were things that we knew were happening. There's no a brow dying and say Binana and say Obetrasu would Kwame Asante Kotoko. In fact, they don't know indeed bear if my ears indeed bear more than a man to cry because I dino in anticipation so only Kotoko Ebetrasu on foreign Sadi and see everybody who was around him was now you know say Blay was angry. Na Blay buff. Seka obi ben but obi ben no also prompting penny for say akwa no muhwe na o free hanuma and say obekwa akoke cancel very unfortunate very
Charles, can you?
I was a penny medasi. Penny say about 400 number who are passo. In your Blay. Miniana Nadio. Banadi. Na Unim, I was a penny. Martinez, Dia Jadibion. And say. Na Raf actually addresses as a bono ubo yankasa kura unye you. Some make kasaba come out the example of Abrante de Amos
from Pong.
Raf chips you see chips as here. There are many others are Sekoto Kwankasa or team manager Ankasa or Hinibrinya or a former Kotoko captain or Hinibriano. Na sanko funi ya ya hwe mo captain team no ebo team ni iyo makomo supporters pro masem no Blay was a category nim. He is there. The people managing Blay should ask themselves what they have achieved after this
interview.
And some not Blay kind. What? Dear, what really was happening? Team man, players and no more.
Also, more good than more change.
Miss one revelation.
Why you
said there will be a no Shisha. Who was need one who needs that confirmation?
Who is in need of that confirmation? Nobody needs it because you now some say Manchester no no sure. What has he said? Sir, player or a massam. Nya potential as well repu ma 5 rape charges done so. And Tibema yeah or a massam dear who say player a massam. Benyu sasa de bia meka na nim say players dia ba say no obekọ social media so meka players per map nya no kore o di fitafo 30 kogu dai ba kun no mo te wa no mo ye cars na de bia ho no mo da o mu a obekọ na ma sama si o fitafo o fa ka mate fo 30 28 o mo kogu ba bi no mo da wa mema mo ye matured in fa wa na fa sofo kra 30 di kogu ba bi a o baba benya complain because sofo ba ko
ombe bompaye na
me se wa hwe ya me nka se sa de besi
ombe bompaye
it is possible so benya se ba ko fa o ba bi ebesi na blasters place equal afcona ya call South Africa hotel a second floor mo rent ni na mo adia
yes
the dia sempa na Blay aka buja panyi eya sema ye ni mi se besi wo camp mema dia ne won say players o mo aka bom say no mo ho na obi ge bakro bi beso kwagere number dia ne won
Akuma FM 87.
ya koi universities ne technical universities ne college of education and nursing training colleges no
tertiary institutions
wo mo class ona we nim say we gain nti we be gire no enzi da bia esi da bia ti bi anyone but adia Blay and say as the trust that the ordinary Kotoko fan had in him, he decided to go ballistic. There be any sa. Watching me, watching us, now we crowd the none of the people not Blay bo mudino. And about on Tiabak is Blay na Blay as you know. Officially, what is a Camara because of a Blay Honda? What to say Abla because of a Blay Honda? Kwampo because of a Blay Honda? Officially. And what I say, I so much coming here to me, so many opportunities to be even one. Say, woman, accuse you. What are we taking from it? Number one, maybe an uncle for say, and a teacher place, no, your mom got a baby, no beat his answer, make us a solution. It is not. So the Munina could never be could have very obi noms out the room of Yanaze. I've ever been of a baby. Debbie, it is not a panacea. And me sure say a professional clubs here in Europe. Yet the players in the who is still back when they are home. Debbie and Yanasa. It is also one more kind of Kotoko to in clubhouse and for my players, no, and no baby my players, no. I was a penny. So be a place na kwatra so no atene baby the opeso win so baby the opeso ye masse mo beye the oye snitch obi won ne okura okika ni pansem enye Kotoko ntio sa na nipa ne sutie o suban boni na woni pam
o so pie so okoto ade na wuma na frɛ
wan kan asem wan kan si baby enye opie akoto ade a we allow Blay to sail ye bejae but onim say nye pie akotonsa opie ko for ba foforo ba na obi afre ma me no eso ka no kura no mo san eso ka no
o so opie kotade
me see asam no ba bia da na maka ba ko ba kire wi say na opie akoto drinker tie ni afre o wife sam tie yi na me pie me koto drink go ha be dia no be friend sanda say mahu pepe o to ko na mbofu na me to ko ka na ere but obi friend me yire ka chene say pepe ni ge bi ewura mo ho no mo ha eno de en na be mo bi afre na sam nti hwebele asem no de let's o de fancy asem evidence bi ani o ye twa bi
dia
o se opie koto ade a nti dia no opie se bi akoto nso o koto drink ukoto dro ya me oya na koto dro anase o de aduane oso pack achekene ayipa tilapia eti upie na koto achekene tilapia no obi afre ma me ne se Blay opi wo koto acheke na ma me ne buwa dafu saka ma me ne koto achekene dia bro but asan ba bia won Blay fra ne ntoma and ya pan ntoma na buja nyisam ne bebre wom maka chose yankana
sure
ukofo ba foforo de ba ha obi be frɛ afre ma me se o petuka brazil obi bia be se ho why say opie okoha na bi obi aba senya sa dem zapanyi asama yenua Blay ene ye kan de no kwase be wum ne se Blay anya de o ye panyini na sei uzan kura bi bai sivo ba ku ya o tu kwan bi ko bolo bi oba ya oba yes man I shit man Joseph Amwako country be no ko Joseph anko US no ko Canada mpo anko UK ene mo hanem say ko wi chi ni interview na yeah man no you su F language ne S language na nya sam ke to ko abuja panyi nka no so aye de che no Blay there he's a player that we all expect that will show a lot of maturity, and in the space of Saudi Arabia for accuse nipa bold in bone your matured level should let you exercise a lot of restraints asemi pa mi nyanka mechirem nemo me so ochena asemti abjabanyi ti Justice Blay asemi o kafa akosi apia na na penkra ni coach ohu am chiro betima tiaze obi ma peja na sase bia na nampacho good morning ana ohuna obi peja na betiri watwam because memini Justice Blay wo so ye coach Karim Zito ochena bi uni se kuruma buzopa ye kuruma yewi Raf ni o be recommendation o se bi kwa Blay person o into coaching na bia akosi apia recommend easy say wo benya route bi na so ne Kwame de mpano na we dia Monsieur buzopa nya sabna hamio asemna ha me papa me say ensem bebre abeka no the people out there minim say phones o phone messages bi abaso bebre no munnim o monti o ba ono say o magulu ni mas e kire hwan the last time a Raf at T Blay Zabibi when he sat very close with somebody or very close to club enya sa any Blay and ka Raf nan kwante because enya sa nam radio so enya sa nam TV so enya sa nam news pam enya efe na be catch nkofo. Now the lessons we are learning. Nipa no security no na buzapanyi. Immediately I say omo say oye permanent worker of minim Steve Boame. Kotoko security and say security company for no government body bia. Security for company. Mun change security company. Yeah. Also maybe Raf my ade we na emma say ba na discussion with Raf guys to put measures for the players to follow. You need a very strict security person.
Yeah.
Me kai se mrebina mi am papa na sese mrebina na dwuma mo Raf ana mra na din na security ni no. Debi abo 8:30. Oh, someone has say abo 8:30 mo bi ngora. Say wo so aba, debi. O make sure say mra ni di be papa because on na say mra no. You need somebody who be very strict abuzabani. Sir, and again, by no coffee way, and I did chain over no black way, and over no do way
supplier.
Send you the answer to come on, die. Now to fear and to so to fear now the Obayan Massam, and I do come on about what done about him to memoir. Now supporters who's on your idea and I say, oh, Quadabiam Catos, Kotoko, and pump players, the answer also, but players of the Omufi Kotoko, Mulu Papa.
Yeah.
Share. Sa 7,000 8,000 no mojeno da bia me catch say teacher ni na wo kura na nse na nyame ya adoma teachers ni bebrebe e de yi na twero maka o twero blackboard so e pepa na yi no wo pepa so say na fa class o nyina ya madam bi no pebro teacher me pepa board no so sa na ma say de me pura yi no na ma pura ko de desk no na e chalk no e particles na gugu no so ni tiri nyim abusu mo yi 8,000 7,000 6,000 in fact o mo ties you minimum 24/7 you can you see our bank no bebrebe wo monye 7,000 8,000 etisika no mo gire ha no na free Kotoko ne house no na sama ka just o mo sai ma Kotoko no baako no oje 5,000 oje 1,000 o baako Kotoko ya 5 obi no oje 800 with the team o baako Kotoko yi ya no be 6 the quantum leap anya de ketwa so Blay anya de me de minimum situation na me bompa isa kenura krata na nka Blay nya ba bi tena no ye interview no dase no da supporters ase na supporters ni the pressure to management so se mo anya de obi hia na penka ka jena na Blay man ko de mo anya de o abra na nso timi nkyerensem mu
yes
but no amene ne sa because Blay ne attitude outside na kire say team ne de na me do na mpesa me bo no mo na ma mo na we de abusu apanyi
Pepe, I have this statement here Was it official statement of apology from Justice Blay?
Adia ba kwa me pewa sasi so kura. Yeah, make Koko Champo me nyintum. And when you do something deliberate,
then you come back to
apologize. My dream me say, o said that's all be you yeah. No apacho. It ma catch me life. Nipa bia me na san bia no. Yeah, when you I don't interpret that as deliberate. But the moment I interpret your actions and inactions as deliberate, there is no amount of apology you will render to me. Yeah, me just told them penny for but oh no problem. No. But so actually be messing with two and more penny. Me because I cannot trust you. What is this letter of apology? It is an apology of an apology. What is it coming to do? It is now going to clear the boys someone knows our campo. It is now going to clear say gay be a supplier. Or the way
because in the segment baby you are workers are no kind of
until you have already done the harm and then you go behind an apology. This is an apology of an apology.
Seraph, get closer to me. Statement in or said this morning during a live interview